Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome to the show. My name's Physic, and this is another Let's Talk. Today, we've got a few subjects to talk about. We've just got some things I need to get off my chest. Actually, I don't know, they're pretty non-important topics, but I'm going to be making a lot more content than I have been recently, and I'm going to be making all kinds of things. I'm going to be doing movie reviews, I'm going to be doing commentary videos, I'm going to be doing some other stuff. I'm going to be doing TV reviews. I'm going to be talking about games and technology. But today, we're just going to have a little bit of fun. How's that sound? Does that sound good? Let's do it then. First, we're going to be talking about Onision, who's acting like an arrogant, self-entitled moron as per usual. It's a bit of a strange topic. We're going to be talking about DDLG, which stands for Daddy Dom Little Girl. Yeah. That thing. It's basically a form of, I don't know what you'd call it really, where there is a relationship between a guy and the girl acts like a very young childlike person, and the boy acts like a dad to this person. It's, you know, it's a thing. It's a and everyone's got their I've got my We're not going to be talking about that today. But so what? People do these things. Who are you to act like you know about this and act like you're on some higher plane to these people? Yeah, you aggravate me so goddamn much. So, the reason why I'm specifically talking about this is because Onision recently reacted to a reaction of one of his videos where he's talking about DDLG quotes. And it's like, I'd never really talk about this, but when I watched the video, because I saw that someone felt like they had to react to it, who is a DDLG couple, I thought, okay, well, maybe Onision wasn't being fair. You know, that unlikely event. So, I had a look at one of his DDLG videos, and surprise, surprise, he is the most self-entitled, arrogant moron, and it kind of annoyed me, because who are you to have an opinion on this? I think we all know why you're really talking about this, and I don't really need to explain it, but I'm going to anyway. I think you're talking about this because you're trying to ram the idea down people's throats that you're not a or when, in fact, if any YouTuber on the planet was likely to be a it's you. And no, I don't think you're a but yes, you have some very weird, creepy tendencies that you're trying to make people believe you don't have. And this is just one way of doing that, is my opinion. I don't know, but it sounds pretty likely, doesn't it? By the way, just quickly, gotta show you this. This is also on Uhohbro. I saw this when looking for the reaction of the reaction, and it's Onision saying what needs to be said and moving forwards together. It's basically him apologizing to a lot of people in one video. It starts off with him apologizing to Billie. Thank you, Onision. Well done. Very mature. I'm not even joking. Absolutely fair play to you for apologizing to her. That's fantastic. I do appreciate that. Second is Shane Dawson, and he says, I apologize if I'm wrong about you. I don't know, but if I am, I'm sorry. So what that means is the apology means nothing because he doesn't mean it. It's not sincere in any way. But Onision, you have to apologize because you know that it's absolute nonsense. You know that. Of course you do. You're just using it as leverage to try and get at someone you're incredibly jealous of, and you know, you can't stand that he's gone somewhere and you haven't. So you're trying to attack him and be incredibly petty and immature about the whole situation. You're wrong about it. You know you're wrong about it. Just apologize, because that wasn't an apology, as we all know. I just wanted to say that. Let's get back to the video.
When daddy buys you a new stuffed animal, you're like 20? You're like, I don't want to grow up. A lot of people don't, and then they wind up homeless.
Wait, what? What? That doesn't make any sense. Clearly, you have no understanding on the homeless community and how people are led into being homeless. Just because someone doesn't want to grow up doesn't mean they're going to fail at their life.
Best bet is to go to college, young lady. Get yourself a career and choose yourself a partner who's actually worthy of splicing their DNA with yours and making something that doesn't look all wonky and messed up like John Oliver from that HBO show.
Wow. You're literally saying that someone that's into DDLG isn't even worthy of having kids. Just because someone doesn't want to grow up doesn't mean that they will fail at life and not go to college and not find a good partner. People that are into DDLG probably have been to college. It's just in their free time they like to act young again. I can understand that. I actually can. I can understand a lot of things like that. I can understand furries as well. I know that's kind of separate, although there is furry stuff involved with DDLG, but that's another thing entirely. You are so self-entitled and arrogant to assume that these people are not worthy and their kids will be messed up because of this. Unbelievable.
Now when you search for DDLG clothes, on the right you see Daddy's little F toy, implying it is definitely something perverse. And anyone saying otherwise, girl, I know that when you're going to bed, you guys jump right into it.
No. People's aren't perverse and disgusting and horrible. It's a get over that. You just get over it.
This, I suppose, is an outfit for adults. Not saying you can't wear that. I'm just saying if you're gonna pretend to be a kid while your boyfriend does it to you, maybe therapy is your best option, and not wasting money on things to make you look like an age you're not.
Again, it's a you don't need therapy because you have a It's a very normal thing. Sorry that you're so boring that you couldn't even understand some people's ideas of escapism. God, I would hate to be Laney. Again, it's not wasting money, it's what someone enjoys in their spare time. And who are you to judge these people? No one, considering your background, my friend. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about on the DDLG thing. Just wanted to show you some bits from this video that highlight how self-entitled Onision is, how he judges people and rejects anything that's slightly different to his mentality. Even though... I don't need to say it, do I? So, moving on to the next Onision piece of... This one is a billion times worse than that video. It is his new video on Uhohbro. It is titled, YouTube's Greatest Witch Hunt, Onision. This is a funny one. This is a funny video. So, let's take a look at it. The description says, I've embarrassed people publicly and apologized. I've shared too much info and apologized. Someone in my comments said that they got really distracted by me playing with my ring. Sorry, I am secretly hypnotizing all of you. I've lashed out before and apologized, but this time around, I'm not so sure what there is to apologize for. Well, that's lucky, because I certainly know what you need to apologize for, as we'll be explaining in this video. I'd just like to highlight this comment here that's on the video, because I think this guy has a very good understanding of the situation. He says, well, it's because you're not a good guy. We don't like you because of your own hypocrisy and you throwing out allegations towards a lot of people. You haven't only done bad stuff, but a lot of the good stuff can't mitigate you calling people or terrorizing your girlfriend. So yeah, I think he's got it right. Another person says, threatening to lock a girl in a basement, asking for young girls to send you photos of their bodies so you can show them off to the world, abuse, harassing other YouTubers, borderline, having a 16-year-old girl live with you who you have no relation to, being insane in general. Lol. This isn't hard, dude. Yes. You are certainly right there, my friend. Another says, don't bother apologizing. Your apology would be as fake and disingenuous as everything else that comes from you, so don't even bother. You're gonna keep doing what you do, being what you are, and we're gonna keep hating you for it. Nothing's gonna change. So, following what this guy said, yeah, I simply don't give a damn about your apologies anymore, because you have no accountability and no responsibility for your actions. You absolutely never admit to when you've done something wrong. Never! And you always do horrible things. It's baffling that you think there's nothing to apologize for. Utterly baffling. Let's take a look at that video.
I have run forums, and the internet, for some reason, wants me to apologize for a forum that I've been running more recently, where I say that you can submit appropriate content only. And if you submit content, you have to be 18 plus.
Onision, get it in your head that people lie about their age. People will always lie about their age to get onto your website and onto your forum. We've seen this. It's happened.
Now, about a year and a half ago, there was a lot of controversy regarding this forum, and it has haunted me ever since.
I love the way you've pitch shifted your voice down to make it sound like you've got this deep, sinister, ominous voice. And it's haunted you ever since. Haunted him like a spooky ghost. The spooky, creepy forum ghost.
People regularly say, Onision, you rate the images of underage people. Here's the problem with that theory. First of all, I have yet to see anybody point out me saying anything inappropriate to anyone underage in any of these videos. Okay? There is this missing link.
Oh my god. What the f are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't just say this and assume that people will just believe you. That is an absolute lie. People have proved this countless amounts of times. I have done so many videos on this subject where you've said the most weird, creepy, inappropriate thing to blatant children. Let me show you one example where you rated the body of a 13-year-old girl, and her sister was really upset with you and commented on your video saying, "Please take this down. This will be seen by her whole school. This will be seen by thousands of people. Her underage body online." You just going to ignore that happened? She commented on the video. You've clearly seen that. Her face wasn't in it, so that means that you rated her body. Get a grip, my friend. But you have actually rated the body of a 13-year-old girl on your channel about how attractive she was. This guy said, "Onision, on your recent video I found my sister posing as a try-hard girl. She is the person at 2 minutes and 12 with the Calvins. Please remove that video and re-upload it without her. There are many people at her school that watch your videos and I don't want this one photo to ruin her reputation as she's only 13 and shouldn't be posting that type of stuff online. I know you can't see her face, but she's popular and loads of people been to her room. Thank you. Also, I'm not just doing this for her reputation, but for her safety. Hundreds of thousands of people will be seeing my 13-year-old sister's body, and that terrifies me. Yes, little 13-year-old girl, get in your underwear and write in permanent marker on your body and then send it to me so I can tell you how attractive you are. You're a f***ing joke."
That people just don't seem to care about. More importantly, since the beginning of these forums, they have been very clearly against any kind of inappropriate content of that manner, okay? It even openly stated no inappropriate content and states that you should not post unless you are 18.
So, you rating a 13-year-old girl's body isn't inappropriate? How does your brain come to these conclusions? You just simply can't do this, Onision. Too many people have been so upset with you doing this. The only real way you can do this is by rating people that look older than, say, 25. That would be the reasonable thing to do, because you just don't know when people will be lying about their age. The real thing you should do is just not do this. Never do this again. It's upset too many people, and you've clearly said some very, very inappropriate things. Okay, never mind the rating videos. How about when you do smash or pass on your fans that look about the age of 13? Let me show you this example, this proof of that happening.
Now for smash or pass. This person were of age, smash.
Onision. It's the very first person. The very first person you talk about is a clear, blatant child.
It is not my responsibility to make sure children are honest about their age.
Oh my god, what the f are you talking about? Are you joking? Are you serious? It is absolutely your responsibility to enforce these rules on your website and make sure that there's no way people can lie about their age. It is absolutely your responsibility to do that. Like I just said, if you were to ever rate people, you should rate people that look older than 25, not just go by their age and say, sounds about right. Regardless of that, you have rated girls that are 14, 15, and they say their age in the video.
Someone recently tried to say that I did something inappropriate because someone lied about someone else's age, saying they were 18 and they were really 16. I said that they were not ugly. Now, if an adult says, hey kid, you're not ugly, is that adult hitting on that child?
You're missing the point entirely. It doesn't matter what you said about them. The fact is that this person was 16, meaning that this is one instance where it's been brought up, but what about the hundreds of times when you never find out if someone lied about their age? That's the point here. You're right here saying that someone was 16 and you rated them. This is evidence, Onision. You're saying evidence right now as you're speaking. Those are the words that are coming out of your mouth. Are you just not taking in this information? Anyway, I could go on about this for ages, but I'm not going to because I've talked about this many times. So, anyway, that about does it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. As I said earlier, I'm going to be making more content than usual now. I'm going to be cutting down one of my streams from the week, possibly 2 of them, so I may only have 1 stream a week. This is because at first the streams were helping me out and I was able to survive doing these streams, but they're really not helping me as much now, so I need to focus more on other things, mainly my YouTube channel, because I am barely surviving as it is with demonetizations, etc. So yeah, I'll be producing more content each week. I know some of you are sick of hearing about Onision, but just don't watch these videos then. I'm still going to make a lot of other content, as I've been doing recently. I've been trying to do more movie reviews and things like that. But you have to understand, I branch off and do other things, and then no one watches the videos. So please don't unsubscribe just because I'm doing another trending topic, because it's just my way of keeping things rolling. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care.